Hi, welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Insurance is getting more expensive amid warnings that some Australians' home will be uninsurable in less than a decade. The effects of climate change are widening the gap in home insurance affordability, presenting huge risks for homeowners living in parts of the country deemed uninsurable. 1 million Australian households spend more than 4 weeks of their gross annual income on home insurance. It's according to research. These homes are more likely to be in Northern Queensland, Northern Territory, and Northern NSW, while the rest tend to be in capital cities. The research reveals significant inequality in the cost of buying insurance. If you bought a home that's now in a flood-prone part of the country, you are likely to be forking out an average of 7.4 weeks of gross annual salary income on home insurance, compared to the national average of 1.1 weeks. The average home insurance premium in Australia is $1,534, while those living in parts of northern Queensland and northern WA are paying double that, with annual home insurance premiums averaging more than $3,000. There are concerns that the inequality in cost is impacting lower income earners too. Half of the households forking out more than $2,000 earn less than $65,000 a year. Climate change will increase home insurance affordability pressure, but the impact will be far greater on vulnerable households those already facing affordability pressures. Its insurance actuary and report CO author Saranjit Padam says. These vulnerable households are more likely to be older, renting in lower socioeconomic areas and have less in savings, making it harder for them to recover from natural disaster or to prepare and pay for measures to reduce their risk, he says. The Actuaries Institute Green Paper calls on policymakers to address home insurance premium affordability and the socio-economic inequalities of climate change. In areas where mitigation and adoption systems cannot adequately manage the losses suffered from persistent severe weather events, communities may need to consider relocating some or all of its people and assets, especially in cases where home insurance premiums are unaffordable, the paper says. Official figures show that the number of insurance policies held in Australia remains steady, with extreme weather events no doubt making many reluctant to cancel their insurance policy. But paying for insurance is proving though amid the cost of living crisis, forcing some families to make the heart-wrenching decision to keep their insurance policy or put food on the table. The analysis follows the nation's second costliest weather event in Australia's history. The February until March floods that hit southeast Queensland and parts of NSW by late July this year topped $5.1 billion in losses. Insurance Council of Australia figures show. The average claim for the event is $22,000, with personal claims averaging $17,000. The devastating floods surpassed 1974's Cyclone Tracy in cost and was only slightly behind the 1999 Sydney hailstorm, which caused insured losses of $5.57 billion. Meanwhile, new data from the CSIRO once in a decade megatrends report reveals that the cost of natural disaster is expected to triple over the next 30 years as climate change worsens. At present, there are no areas of Australia that are uninsurable. However, a second report by the Climate Council highlights Prediction that 1 in 25 homes in Australia will be completely uninsurable by 2030 due to climate change. It has analyzed 14 million addresses across the nation to create a map showing the risk of extreme weather. The majority of the uninsurable properties are in parts of Queensland, but also in pockets of Victoria, South Australia, and Victoria. Homeowners can add their address into the climate risk map. Renowned climate counselor and leading economics Nikki Hadley has doubled the report deeply concerning, warning that Australia is paying a high and terrifying price for climate inaction and time wasting. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.